So we'll continue with the indices. You're able to use negative indices, so hit pause, copy the heading, lesson objectives and keywords down, and when you're ready, hit play again and we'll go into the starter. Okay, so starter for today. So hit pause, have a go. When you're ready, hit play again and we'll go through it together. Okay, so let's go through these solutions then. Question 1, to the nearest 6,754 to the nearest 10. That gives us to the nearest 10. We look at our units there. That gives us 6,750. To the nearest 100, put our line there and we look at the tens column. It is 5 or bigger, so that's going to give us 6,800. 5 cubed, 5 times 5 times 5, so it's 25 times 5, which is 125, and this is the square root of 81, which is 9. 1,237 is divided between 54 people, and that's the key there. Estimate the amount each person gets. So I round 1,237 to 1,000. One significant figure, and I divide it by 54. By 50. Round 54 to 50. I can cancel one of the zeros on the bottom with one on the top. 5 into 100 is 20. Now, if you decided to round to 1,200, that's fine. Divide by 50. One of the zeros cancel. 50 into 120 is 24. I'm happy with either answer. Question number 4, calculate 989 over 23 or divided by 23. Well, I'm going to use the bus shelter method. Oops, don't want to do those yet. 989 divided by 23. Don't know my 23 times table, so I'm going to write it down here. 46, 69 and 92. I think that's enough. 23 can't go into 9, into 98. It goes 4 times. Remainder 6, and into 69 goes 3 times. So answer is 43. And question number 5, describe the probability it will rain tomorrow. So you have to use maths descriptions, probability descriptions. So I'm happy with likely. I'm happy with evens. Very likely. I don't know if I'm happy with unlikely, because I think it is likely. Don't drag your work yet. You've got 2 more questions to go. Okay. So carry on with these 2. Right, area of a triangle. Area of a triangle A is given by the base times the perpendicular height divided by 2. In this case, that is 8 multiplied by 14 divided by 2, which is equal to, well, there's a couple of ways of doing this. You can divide the 2 goes into itself 1 time, 2 goes into 14 7 times, 8 times 7, 56 centimeters squared. And the coordinate points of A, B and C, A is given by across the landing 3 up 1, so 3 1, but we've got to put our common brackets around it. B is given by across the landing again, so it's 3 and down, so 3 and minus 5, don't forget your brackets. And C, we move to the left across the landing, so it's minus 5 and up 1. Good. Now I want you to make your corrections, rag your work. Once you've done that, then hit play again and we'll look at negative indices. So last lesson we looked at the addition rule for multiplication, the division rule, and the power rule. We also found out that a to the power of 0 equals 1. So we're going to look today at this, the negative index rule. That's telling us that a to the power of minus n equals 1 over a to the power of n. Minus n equals 1 over a to the power of n. So that's our rule we're going to look at today. And we're going to look at some examples straight away. So, question 1, we're going to use our division rule here. 2 to the power of 5 divided by 2 to the power of 2. So you can do these in your books as examples. So we got 2 to the power of 5 divided by 2 to the power of 2, and that gives us 2 to the power of 5 minus 2, which is 2 to the power of 3. Okay, if you want to work that out, that will give you 8, and so on. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple of minutes, hit pause, carry on. When you're ready, hit play again and we'll go through these questions. Okay, so question 2, we've got 2 to the power of 6 divided by 2 squared. That's going to give us 2 to the power of 6 minus 2. Make sure you're writing it like this. 2 to the power of 4. If we work that out, yeah, it's going to be 4 times 4, which is 16. Question 3, 2 to the power of 3 divided by 2 to the power of 3. So that's 2 to the power of 3 minus 3, which is equal to 2 to the power of 0. But we know anything to the power of 0 is 1. Number 4, hope you're marking these and making corrections. 3 to the power of 6 divided by 3 to the power of 6 is 3 to the power of 6 minus 6, which is 3 to the power of 0. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. Now, if we have a look at number 5 over here, it's a strange one because it's 2 to the power of 3 divided by 2 to the power of 4. So that means 2 to the power of 3 minus 4. We've got to use first one minus the second one. So that's 2 to the power of minus 1. It's a negative index. So that means we can write it as 1 over 2. Okay. Let's look at question number 6. 3 to the power of 5 divided by 3 to the power of 6 is equal to 3 to the power of 5 minus 6. So it's 3 to the power of minus 1. Again, we've got what is called a negative index. So we can write it as a third. And the last one is slightly different. We've got 4 to the power of 7 divided by 4 to the power of 9. So that's going to be 4 to the power of 7 minus 9. That's 4 to the power of minus 2. So that's going to be 1 over 4 squared. So we got rid of our minus term there. I know 4 squared is 16, so it's 1 over 16. So that's how we work out our negative index or negative indices. What I want you to do is correct your work if you had any mistakes. So hit pause, correct your work. When you're ready, hit play again, and we'll look at a couple more examples. Okay, so this time we're going the other way around. We want to write these fractions in index form. So let's do that. The first one is a quarter. Question 1, 1 over 4. In index form, we're going to write it, we're using this negative index rule, which says a to the power of minus n is equal to 1 over a to the power of n. So 1 over 4 is equal to 4 to the power of minus 1. That's how we write it in negative, in index form, negative index. Number 2, 1 over 5 is equal to 5 to the power of minus 1. And you can complete the rest. 3, 4 and 5, off you go. Hit pause, do those. So number 3, 1 over 6 can be written as 6 to the power of minus 1. So we can change them either way around. 4, 1 over 7 is equal to 7 to the power of minus 1. And question number 5. 1 over 8 is written as 8 to the power of minus 1. So that's how we write them in negative index. You note there's no power on the numbers. I mean, if we had something like, say, we had 1 over 4 cubed, then that would be 4 to the power of minus 3. If I had 1 over 5 squared, that would be 5 to the power of minus 2. So that's how we use the index law. Okay, hit pause, copy them down. When you're ready, hit play again. A couple more examples. Okay, so a few more examples. This one, I'll do the first one, and then you can crack on with the rest. So number 1, we've got 4 to the power of minus 2. So that means we can write it as equal to 1 over 4 squared, which is the same thing as 1 over 4 times 4, which is 16. Okay, hit pause, do the other 4. When you're ready, hit play again and we'll go through them. So question 2, we've got 5 to the power of minus 2. We can write that as 1 over 5 squared, which is equal to 1 over 5 times 5, which is 1 over 25. 3, we've got 6 to the power of minus 3, which is equal to 1 over 6 cubed, which is equal to 1 over 6 times 6 times 6, which is equal to, I'm just going to work that out here. 6 times 6, 36, carry 3, 18, 216, so 1 over 216. That's number 3. Number 4 is 7 to the power of minus 2, which is 1 over 7 squared, which is 1 over 7 times 7, 49, square number. And number 5, 8 to the power of minus 1 is simply 1 over 8. Good. Hit pause, correct your work or mark your work. When you're ready, hit play again. And we've got one more set of examples. Right, so we've got these 7 questions for you to have a go at. Oops. So our first one is 2 squared times 2 to the power of minus 3. So that's going to be equal to 2 to the power of 2 minus 3, which is equal to 2 to the power of minus 1. Now we can use our negative index, so that gives us 1 over 2, which is the answer. So we've done 2 things. We used the multiplication rule, then we used the negative index there. So I want you to complete the rest. So hit pause, complete the rest. And when you're ready, hit play again. Okay, so see if you're correct. We've got 3 to the power of 4 times 3 to the power of minus 6. So that's going to be 3 to the power of 4 minus 6, which is equal to 3 to the power of minus 2. 3 to the power of minus 2 is going to be 1 over 3 squared, which is 1 over 3 times 3, which is 9. Number 3, 4 to the power of minus 4 times 4 to the power of 2. So that's going to be equal to 4 to the power of minus 4, but it's a plus 2 there. So there's going to be 4 to the power of minus 2, which is 1 over 4 squared. We worked that out before. 4 times 4 is 16. Question number 4, we got 5 squared divided by 5 to the power of 5. So, because our division rule, we got 5 to the power of 2 minus 5 equals 5 to the power of minus 3. We've had this before. 1 over 5 cubed, which is 1 over 125. Number 5, we've got 6 to the power of 3 divided by 6 to the power of 5. So that's equal to 6 to the power of 3 minus 5, because it's divide, equals 6 to the power of minus 2. That's equal to 1 over 6 squared. 6 times 6 is 36. Number 6, 8 to the power of 7 divided by 8 to the power of 9 is equal to 8 to the power of 7 minus 9 equals 8 to the power of minus 2. So that's equal to 1 over 8 squared equals 1 over 64. And number 7, 2 to the power of 4 divided by 2 to the power of 8 is equal to 2 to the power of 4 minus 8 equals 2 to the power of minus 4, which is equal to 1 over 2 to the power of 4, which is 1 over 16. So mark your work, rag it, and I've got some classwork I want you to do, and I'm going to attach it to the assignment. So we're looking at exercise 10b. So we got these questions, and we go up to question 6. Just 6 questions for you. Okay. So I'm going to attach this assignment to your work. Right, good.